When I arrived here, I understood that it's a new country. As an immigrant, it's not easy to resettle here. So I was looking for resources. I found JFCS to contact them who were providing resettlement services. Just after I contacted them, just like a few minutes later, the director of Refugee Services called me. She spoke to me for 2 hours. The next day, our appointments were fixed with the doctors, and within a month, children went to school. My wife started to go to trainings, though she had a bachelor degree, but she needed to work on our language. I built my credit during this time. The lender immediately approved me for mortgage, and I was able to get a house. The credit again goes to JFCS because if they weren't there to help me with the monthly rents and with the housing services, I wouldn't have been able to apply for a mortgage because at least you need a few percent of down payment. The U.S. and the community has become like a family for us, and it seems that within 1.5 years, it seems that we have been here for years. It has been so smooth. I realized that I found a new family in form of an organization as JFCS.
I came here when I was 7 years old. I just feel I'm from here. I'm from this country. I finished high school, and then from then on, I didn't go to college because I thought I didn't have a social. So when this opportunity came, I was almost 30 years old. They helped me. I looked for them because a friend told me about them, so I can fix my status here, my permanent residence. I was almost 30 years old, so I was like, I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna try and see if I get DACA. I did, and since then, doors opened. I mean, I knew I was in the process, but I didn't feel it real till I received my permanent residence. Just knowing that there's someone that can help you with this process, and the fee is not like something you cannot pay. But once you get your residence, your social, even doors open, there's a lot of opportunities out there for you. You just come out of the shadow. That's how I felt. JFCS can help you, can help the community. That's what I like. They're in the community. So that saved me from being deported. So grateful, and I always recommend you guys.
Thank you. We're happy to work.
Made it through. Got beautiful 3 children, and grandchildren, great-grandchildren. It's just a blessing to reach this threshold.
I have had a very close connection to my parents, and their welfare has been the most important priority in my life.
I'm grateful.
His biggest worry, which I'm sure other seniors share, was to run out of money. And someone told me, Jewish Family Services can offer some help because it's such a maze, and they're expert. They hold your hand and they take you through. Rita Clancy and her right-hand woman, Masha, encouraged us to apply. I said, he's been turned down before. And oh my gosh, Masha walked me through the application. Dad could not believe it. He couldn't believe it.
I'm thankful to God.
So my father is not worried anymore, and it means so much to us.
What I have is a fantastic way of aging.
So at the beginning, when my parents got here, Cafe Europa was a way they could go and be social and meet survivors. And especially for my mother, who couldn't trust people she didn't know. And if it wasn't a survivor, they weren't her people. My father always says, kindness beats everything. And we believe it.
Firmly believe that thanks to you guys that I'm still living a comfortable life.
I help a little.